Hi everybody. The people at Babylit were kind enough to send me some of their books to review here on my channel. So I'm excited to do that. And before I actually show you the individual books I got, I do want to show you their website, which is www.gibbs-smith.com. And if you go there, you can order any of these books you see, and you can probably find them on like Amazon and Barnes& Noble and things like that too. But just remember, gibbssmith.com is their actual website, and I'll make sure to put that information in the description of this video too, in case you want to go check it out. But first, I'm going to talk about the first couple books they sent me, which are both kind of based on Edgar Allan Poe. And all of these books are board books, so they're for little kids, like toddlers, preschool age, that kind of stuff. But what I absolutely love about Babylit is that they take classic literature and they make it in a format that kids can enjoy. And I myself am a huge classic literature fan. Edgar Allan Poe is definitely my favorite classic author, but I like a lot of classic authors. So I think this is a great idea. I think it's a great way to introduce your kids to these authors and certain books at a really early age. And then, when they get older, maybe they'll check out the, full length books. But the first couple I'm going to do, like I said, are based on Edgar Allan Poe, and they feature a little raven, which if you're a fan of Edgar Allan Poe, that makes a lot of sense since the Raven is probably his most famous work. And these two Edgar Allan Poe books are actually little kind of like storybooks featuring the Raven. And they do use some elements of Poe's work, like starting out Once Upon a Midnight Dreary. And I love the artwork on these. They're just delightful. And like I said, these are just stories, and it uses the nevermore word, and it's just very cute. I love these. I love the little Edgar Allan Poe Jack in the Box, and I love all the little details they put in that are just so awesome. And I love the artwork. I just think these are adorable and would definitely recommend them for anybody who, loves classic literature and wants to introduce it to the next generation. And I have to admit, the Edgar Allan Poe storybook ones are my favorites that they've sent me, because they sent me 7 books to read and review, which was so generous of them, and I really appreciate it. And so definitely the Edgar Allan Poe one's my favorite, but all of them are awesome, and I'm going to try to show you at least a little bit of all of them. So there's Edgar Gets Ready for Bed. And then the other one I have is Edgar and the Tattletale Heart, which obviously is based kind of on Edgar Allan Poe's The Telltale Heart. And again, I just love all the detail. I love the illustrations. They're just great. And they're just so cute. This one features Edgar's little sister too, which is pretty awesome. So they're both so cute. And I like how they knock over the, Edgar Allan Poe statue, and then he sticks it under the couch cushion, which is just adorable. But they're so cute. They're so funny. And I love these books. I'm definitely keeping these ones. And so I'm just going to go through them quickly so that I can show you each of the books. But definitely the Edgar Allan Poe ones, my favorites. They're awesome. And then we have Jane Eyre, which is based on Charlotte Bronte's classic novel. And I like how it says, Little Miss Bronte. And this is a counting primer. So it uses the story of Jane Eyre to do like a counting book for little kids. So as you can see, it starts with 1 governess, which, obviously is the main character of Jane Eyre. 2 trunks. So as you can see, 3 candles. And I just love the artwork on these. Whoever they get to do their artwork is just awesome. And they're just adorable. I love these. I would definitely get these if I knew anybody who was having kids anytime soon. I would definitely get these for them. Maybe at some point I will have someone I know who's having a child soon or has little children. But just great. I love Jane Eyre. She's awesome. So that one's definitely delightful too. And then we have Alice in Wonderland, and this one, it says Little Master Carol. And this is a colors primer. So it's, you know, obviously basically themed colored. So you have like the white rabbit, and you have black shoes. I love this picture with her feet sticking out of the hole. That's awesome. Purple bottle. And of course it's got the drink me. But I like how these say not me or me. Those are cute. Orange cat. Blue caterpillar, which the caterpillar in Alice in Wonderland is one of my favorite characters. Brown hat. So as you can see, they're awesome. Very educational. They teach kids, you know, the basics that they need to know, but they do it in a way that is just so cool. So that's the Alice in Wonderland one. And then we have, I never was good at pronouncing this. Les Miserables, I think it is, something like that. I was never good at pronouncing it. But Little Master Hugo, and this is a French language primer. And I love this one because it's, you know, it introduces kids to another language. So, you know, we have, on one side we have man in English, and then on the other side the French word, l'homme, which, like I said, I do not speak French, so if I'm butchering these words, please excuse me. And then we have woman on one side and la femme on the other side. And if you notice the bottom, it has a little sentence about the person, like she was called Little Fantine. And then on this side, you know, it's in French. So that's pretty cool. It goes even beyond just the one word. And then we have bread and le pain and a large loaf of rye bread. So this is just an awesome book too. And I think French is probably one of the prettiest languages, so I think it's really fun to teach your kids different languages anyway. And, you know, they say the best time to teach kids other languages is when they're little because they can pick it up so much easier than when they're older. So, as you can see, I love the priest one too. That's probably one of my favorite ones from this book. I like the priest. But, as you can see, awesome little book. And then we got two more. We have Little Miss Austen's Pride and Prejudice, and this is a counting primer. So again, it's a numbers learning thing. So 1 English village, 2 rich gentlemen, and it has, you know, a description at the bottom of who they are, Mr. Bingley and Mr. Darcy. 3 houses, and again it has the names of each of the houses. 4 marriage proposals. I like how this, you know, gives each of the marriage proposals in the book, so that's pretty awesome. Sisters. 5 sisters, that is. 6 horses. So as you can tell, I mean, they're really simple. They're really good for little kids, but, you know, there's just something special about them because they do, you know, take the magic of books that we have loved all our lives and give us a way to share them with, you know, our kids, which is awesome. So I'll go ahead and put that one to the side. And then the last one I have is Little Master Melville's Moby Dick. And this is an ocean primer. And I actually have read Moby Dick. I'm not a huge Melville fan, but, you know, Moby Dick's okay. I think I actually like the movies better than the book. I'm not a big fan of Melville's writing style, but still, I mean, it's definitely a classic book, you know, beloved by generations, so that's pretty awesome. And then we have The Sailors, and you can see, you know, it says, "Call me Ishmael," which is the famous first line of the book. And then The Ship, and we have some gulls. And Captain, and it has a quote, "Better to sail with a moody good captain than a laughing bad one," which is probably very true. Waves. The waves rolled by like scrolls of silver. Now that's a beautiful description. I will say that's a beautiful description. We have fish. And I guess, yeah, these are like names of fish, I guess. Alewife, that's an interesting name. Then anchor. It's stuck. harpoons, which is a word that I've always liked. Harpoon is an interesting word, I think. And whale, which of course is probably my favorite in the entire book because, I mean, what's Moby Dick without the whale? It's not even a story without the whale. So, and I love the art for this one, the like water spout coming out and the white whale, and it's just awesome. I love how little the boat is in comparison. And then this one's really cool too, stars, sing out for new stars, and I love the constellations that they put in it and how they're, you know, marine themed, you know, fish and anchor, and I think that's maybe like a pelican or something like that, maybe a gull, I don't know, whatever. But I love these books. I think they're so delightful, so cute, and I would definitely recommend if you have little kids or if you know anybody who has little kids or is having children, I think these would make great gifts, especially if your friend who's having a child is an English literature buff or, you know, an English teacher or anything like that. It would definitely be a great gift for them. And I think little kids will really, really enjoy these. I mean, they're fun books. The art is beautiful. It'll give them something to kind of connect with their parents about. You know, the parent can choose the classics that, you know, are their favorites and share them with their kids. And they sent me these 7, but they have a huge selection of just all kinds of classics. So don't think that these ones are the only ones they have. They have lots of different ones. So if you have a classic that is a favorite that wasn't shown in this video, there's still a good chance that they may have a book for it. So I guess that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed these. And like I said, if you want to order them yourself or check out the selection they have, just visit www.gibbs-smith.com. And again, I'll put that in the description of the video if you want to check out their website. And I appreciate all of you watching. I hope you have a great day. So, bye!